everyone. This is Ted Shaffron again, founder and president of Connectability, and today I want to talk to you about making your employees cyber aware. Training your staff to know what they can and can't do with their computers may be the #1 way to reduce your chances of falling victim to a cyber attack. If your staff are using their computers to download music or movies or to surf random sites on the web, there's a pretty good chance they could unintentionally bring viruses or malware onto your network. So what kind of rules should you put in place? Well, that's a question that every business owner should be asking. And if your staff are using their own personal devices, it becomes even more important and more complex. But for starters, every business needs an acceptable use policy, or AUP. That AUP outlines what employees can and can't do with their electronic devices. And for example, some companies forbid employees from accessing social media sites like Facebook if they're using the company's internet. Other organizations specify that employees can't install or use personal software on business machines. Now, those details will depend on your specific business. But that said, here are 5 simple things you can do to reduce your risk. Number 1, create an acceptable use policy and make all your employees read and sign it. By providing that in writing, you make sure that everyone is aware of the policy and has agreed to follow it. Your IT provider should be able to help you create that AUP, assuming you don't already have one, or you can use our template by just following the link at the bottom of the screen. Obviously, this will require a degree of management, and we'll touch on that in a moment. Number 2, create a separate guest wireless network in your office and make sure it's completely isolated from your business network. Company-owned devices and company-managed devices can use the office network, but personal devices have to use the guest network, and that will prevent employees from inadvertently spreading a virus to the rest of your office. Number 3, train your employees. You can't just explain your policies once and expect that everyone will remember to follow the rules. Get every employee to sign the acceptable use policy and then do annual or semi-annual review sessions. You should also train employees on how to spot phishing attempts and how to avoid downloading potentially harmful software. Education is a key element in any cybersecurity strategy. Number 4, have a properly configured business-grade firewall. If you're concerned about employees visiting websites they shouldn't, a good firewall will prevent that from happening. And you can even configure it to have specific exceptions for specific employees. And finally, number 5, implement remote wipe capabilities and strong passwords on all company-owned devices. If your employees are using a company-owned mobile device or laptop to access confidential information, make sure those devices have passwords and the ability to be remotely wiped. And that way, if the device is lost or stolen, you can simply wipe it with the click of a mouse so that no one gets their hands on your passwords, client lists, or other critical confidential information. So that's it for today. If you'd like to learn more about how you can protect your business from cybersecurity threats, please visit our website at www.connectability.com or give us a call. We're here to help. And if you found today's talk useful, please subscribe to our YouTube channel for more information on cybersecurity and other technical matters. So please stay tuned for more information, and until next time, we are dedicated to your success.